Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone, and hello, and hello. Now, we had started on this series and the seven deadly sin. And the first one is probably kind of lengthy, but I try to make it short, try to cut a lot of stuff out that I was writing. So let's dig in. Seven deadly sins. The first one is pride. Pride, pride. But I think this is so great. I even learned some things out of this as I was reading and doing research. This is so good because you can actually walk in pride and we know that you are. But when we humble ourselves for God, recognizing the reality of our sin, He is faithful to forgive and give us life through Jesus that we could never deserve on our own. And so starting out this series with pride, as we're going to talk about first, and which is the mother of all deadly sins. It's the mother. It is the sin that caused the devil to fall from heaven. It is the sin that caused Adam and Eve to fall away from God. From God. And it is the sin that is the most prominent sin of all. Three biggest sin are pride, disobedience, and lust. Disobedient pride kind of like go hand in hand, and this affects almost every aspect of our life. It can drag us straight to hell without even us knowing. And you might say, whoa, wait a minute. Are you saying that just because? You're saying it's because I take pride in my work. So I want to give you an example now. We take pride in our work. We take pride in our kids. And I don't want you to get this mixed up. We can say we like our job. We do well because, we're supposed to do well. When we go do our work, we're supposed to do great. Try to do the best that you can. And when our kids go to school or they're in sports, they do well, we're supposed to compliment them. That is true. That's what we are supposed to do. Excuse me. My squeaky chair. That's what we're supposed to do. So I don't want to make the difference of pride and boasting. I want you to see the difference. So we're supposed to do well with things that we, things that we are doing. And so what I'm saying is that, let's use our kids, for example. Our kids do so good. They get achievements and all these things, but we're not supposed to belittle the other person, the other child. We're not supposed to bring them down, make them feel low. That's the difference. That's what I'm talking about. That's the difference I'm talking. So like we work hard. It's like work. We work so hard at something and achieve something, and it's wow, I did a good job. We go to work, we do well. That's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So for this, I'm happy for them. So we just got to give honor to God and thank God but we're not exalting ourselves. So let's not get lost there. We're not exalting. It's not about just me. I did. No, we got to exalt God and thank God that we're able to get up, go to work. I thank God that I have my job. I thank God. It's all about Him. So I just want to say that, be happy. It's like I'm back to a kid. Be happy for them. There's a difference when you make it better than them. Look at my kid, so great. Can you see the difference? So don't put the other person down. That's what I'm saying. You are better. Pride is now another word that's going to be big today is the word obsessive. Pride is excessive love of one's own excellence. We should strive for excellence. Yes, I agree. Do everything we do, we should do it the best we can. We can do our out of love. We do it out of love for God and for His glory. For His glory, not about us. Try to be the best mother Try to be the best father. Try to be the best pastor, the best student, the best friend, the best. Be the best at what we do. But give the glory to God. Everything in life is a gift from God. Not I achieve, I accomplish, accomplish this. So I don't need or you feel like I don't need God. I got this. And it will allow us to push God away. That's what I'm saying. It'll allow us to push God away like Satan did, just like Adam and Eve did in the garden when they ate the fruit and even said how good it looked. I can become like God. So pride allowed them to forget about God. So we gotta be careful with that. Like I say, sometimes it can be hidden and we don't even realize we're doing that, but we gotta keep God in it. Humility is truth. That's the opposite of pride. I, me, that is pride. Who made you? God. God already made the commandments, and He told us to follow them. Putting others first. I'm going to go there. Putting others first. It's thinking of others before ourselves. It's treating other people as more important than ourselves. And even if we are gifted in some way that they aren't, it still tries to find how they are worthy or they are just as important or more important. So just remember, think of other people. I'm just going to pause for a second. Pride says, I have all these gifts and they don't have half of what, and they don't have half of what I have. Oh, I am all of these riches and wealth, and I have the house, I have the car, I have the job, I have the looks. Can't believe all these other people don't have as much as I have. So we got to be careful with that. We got to be careful. Because right now at this point, you are exalting yourself over everyone. You're exalting yourself. But where is He at? But humility will say, I'm good at that, or I'm good at this, but other people have talents too. You know, they do. And one thing about that, what I'm saying is, like, you could be good at this, and this other person could be good at that. You can help each other. You see what I'm saying? You can help each other. It's not exhausting yourself or less. The symptoms of pride are looking down on others. People make fun of others. People thinking they were better than others. People haughtiness, thinking we perform better. And I like this right here. We're holier than others. We are this and that, and they are not. Anytime we compare ourselves or measure our success, our achievements, our talents, our looks, or anything else against other people, and we think we are better, whew, that is deadly sin of pride. I ain't got time to go into the whole story, but I think most of you probably know about the story of the Pharisees. Um, so you get time, read about that. God hates pride, the proud. And unless we have humility, we will not see the kingdom of heaven. So we want to avoid vanity and looking down on others. And we also want to avoid an excessive, hear that word again, excessive love of self-accomplishments, of anything like that. But we also avoid opposite, often more is what? The hidden pride. Mm, the hidden pride. The hidden pride. But the bottom line is that we are God's children. Period. 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 We are God's children. We all are God's children. That's who we are. Whether people love you and praise you, you are. That does not make you better. You are still a child of God, and you do not become better just because people praise you. We think we're better. We think everyone telling you what great car, house, job, career you have, all these things. You have all these things. We think because people praise, you're still a child of God. You're still a child of God. We need to grow and become better in all about Him and nothing about us. Again, bottom line is we need to depend on God more and stop depending on ourselves. So what's the solution? For this, there are two. I have the first one is gratitude. Is the solution of realizing that you have nothing in your life that you attain yourself. Everything you attain, even the bones. If God was to take away the bones of your body, you will become dust. He gave you your body, your life, your strength, your wisdom, everything you have today. Everything you have today. And the things you acquire, your knowledge, your finances, your career, your business, your family, whatever. You didn't achieve those things on your own. You didn't achieve those things on your own. Let's go with your teachers, your coaches, our family, all these combinations of both who played a big part because of us becoming who we are. And today, overcoming pride is to realize that we don't have anything ourselves. And everything we have is a gift from others. And we need to become more gracious and thankful and have that great gratitude instead of saying, I. Give thanks to God. Give God the glory. Because everything was put around us. God did that. And the other thing is humble ourselves. And, be a servitude. Be a servitude to others. Serve others great way to show love, thinking about them before ourselves. Stop judging others. When you get a chance, read Matthew chapter 7, um, to help us to be humble and to avoid the wide road to hell. I just think that this is so good. I learned a lot from this myself because, like I was saying, the hidden pride. There's a lot of things that, we could be walking around and we don't even know. So I learned so much. Pride causes strife and conflict with others. You get a chance to read Proverbs 13:10. Warns that where there is strife, there is pride. The proud person is, insisted on having their own way and refused to back down or compromise. This causes argument and broken relationships. So this goal, I can go on and on. This is so much. But I think I will have like 10 scriptures in there. There's a whole lot about pride. People, I'm just going to tell you this because when I was going over this, and just not just for pride, for sloth, greediness, gluttiness, is so much. And I want you to really read the scriptures. I want you really to dig deep. And I'm sorry this is running long today. But this is so good because I told you, I have learned so much. And we don't realize we are sometimes carrying around something and we don't really know. So take your time. Ask God to help us, to show us, because sometimes we don't see it. But each time I drop one, please take your time and go over it, read the scriptures, and pray before you listen. Ask God to open your ears where you can understand. According to the Bible, pride is sinful and is displeasing to God. It's displeasing to God. You know, I love you. You know, God loves you. You stay true to yourself and you be truly, truly blessed.